What's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at a very cute car. It's a Porsche. Okay, it looks like a Porsche. Okay, it's not a Porsche. It's actually a Volkswagen Beetle. So this is actually the first generation of the modern day Beetle. Right? After the classic Beetle came this lah. But this is very special because if you look from the side, right, you guys can see that this is not stock. This is no ordinary Beetle. Alright. In fact, this kit, this whole car has an aftermarket kit from Japan made by a company called Evolution. Datsun. There's a 240Z there. Okay, but yes, so this is a kit manufactured in Japan from a brand called Evolution, right? So it's meant to look like a 993 GT2, a Porsche 993 GT2. Alright, so let's have a closer look at it. Then we're going to go test drive this car just for fun lah, okay? So in the front we have a 993 GT2 style front bumper with canards as well as a aftermarket front splitter. So it looks very cool because after all, most people said that Porsches came from Volkswagen Beetles because the first generation had rear engine as well as it looks very similar lah, right, to the early gen Porsches, you know, the G bodies, the 930s and not. So yes, so aftermarket front bumper, aftermarket fiberglass front hood. This whole kit is fiberglass lah, by the way. The front lamps, I think they are retrofitted projectors. If I'm not wrong, they're retrofitted projectors. Alright. Moving to the side here, we have a set of 3-piece wheels. So these are the Acro, E-K-R-O-W. Not sure which model, but they are 3-piece, 18-inch 9J. Alright, so very, very cool. They look a bit like the BBS E88s as well as the Meister M1s. Alright, so it's running a set of Dunlop UHP tires, guys. Not any normal tires, but the Dureza Z3. Alright, in the 225 40/18 for the front, and the rear is running a 245 40/18. So staggered staggered setup lah. Alright, so the fitment, if I'm not wrong, is running a set of sport springs only lah. Because from what I saw in the rear, it looks like stock shocks with just sport springs to give it that height lah. So okay, not bad, very nice height. You know, moving to the side here, we have this additional side skirt add-on piece as well as to me I would call this an RWB style rear fender canard. So very, very cool lah. Alright, moving to the rear, same wheels as well, but it looks like a stagger setup because you can see the lip. This lip is a lot thicker compared to the front. So the 9J might be on the rear, I'm not sure because the owner just showed me a photo of the box and it said 18/9 lah, right? So 245 tire in the rear. And also, okay, over here I'll just show you guys a little bit of details here. You can see the plaque here lah. So this is the brand that actually makes the body kit. See, Evolution Total Performance. So every part of the body kit, right, they have the plaque, even on here, see? The rear, you know, so it really shows you that, you know, this kit, yeah, the manufacturer lah, right? So the rear over fender has been replaced. In fact, actually the whole rear section of this car, right, has been replaced. Right, so you see the rear fender extends all the way to the rear bumper. Look at that. So it's a one piece, right? It's like monocoque style cars lah, right, where they replace the whole cowl. So the whole piece is fiberglass, right? And on the rear, these are actually 993 tail lamps, guys. These are not VW Beetle tail lamps. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see, but it says Porsche over here. So this is an original 993 tail lamp, right, with a 993 GT2 style rear bumper as well as a rear spoiler lah. Right, look at this. Look how cool this is. Look how wide this car looks. Even the number plate is 993, guys. It's not a 993, but the number plate is 993. Alright, over here we have a sticker that says RWB. But RWB doesn't mean Raoul Weld McGriff. It means really white Beetle. So the owner has a little bit of sense of humor when he built this car, right? Because from what I heard, he bought this car, wanted to do something about it, then he found this white body kit on Yahoo auction or Bai, Japan, right? So he just imported the whole kit in and just, you know, got it done up like this. So for you guys that know, the owner of this car doesn't only have one car. He actually has a legit 997 GT3 RS as well as a lot of other JDM cars. So this is actually very cool. Quite a hot car right now, you know, in Malaysia, because when most people talk about Beetles, they think about girly cars, like, you know, girl-driven, lady-driven, and not so masculine kind of cars. But this is pretty cool. Okay, let's go check out the interior. From the outside also you can see one more thing. There's actually a half roll cage. Look at that, a half cage with a crossbar in the rear. Alright, and on the interior On the interior, okay, we got a set of Recaro SPG full bucket seats, but this has been retrimmed lah, right? Retrimmed. The whole seat has been retrimmed. So the inserts are like the GT2 Tomcat style, as well as a Porsche logo embroidered onto the back. Because if I'm not wrong, there's actually an Porsche edition, right? Porsche edition. So I think this is to mimic that lah, right? As well as the headliner has been re-upholstered in suede, Alcantara, the center console. But aside from that, everything remains stock lah. In fact, it's still an automatic. Look at that. And this has got to go lah. This has got to go. This is a bit too stock. Alright, but I think the owner's going to change the steering wheel soon. The seats are sitting on a pair of bright low rails, so bright sliders or Brit, you know, as how the Japanese would call it lah. Alright, so that's it for the interior. It's got sunroof and number 6 sticker here. Don't know what that means. But overall, quite cool lah, this car. As fast as it looks, the engine bay is stock, so we're not going to show you guys the engine bay. So this car is powered by a 2-litre 4-cylinder NA engine. I think only pushing about 130 odd horsepower. Still automatic, right? The owner does have plans to swap it, so let's see. Maybe he's going to put a VR6 because these Beetles, I think there was a special edition called the Beetle GT or the Beetle Cup that came with a 6-cylinder engine lah. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Do you guys think it's cool? To me, I think it's quite sick lah, this car. So we're going to go test drive just for fun. We're going to see how it drives lah. Alright. Okay, so now, yeah, we're just gonna bring this car for a short test drive. Nothing much lah because it's stock, it's automatic. But let's just see how it feels. So we're driving a Porsche inspired Beetle. We got a Porsche behind us. And we got a Porsche in front. That's Ronald. Okay, yeah, first of all, this exhaust sounds pretty good actually. Not too sure what system is it. I think it's a custom exhaust. Center exit. It's got some bubbles also, as you guys can hear in the clip that we showed you guys just now. The car is scraping a fair bit lah, to be honest. It's a 2-seater, but we got one person in the back, so sitting on the bench because of the roll cage. Feels quite weird lah, honestly. I've driven this Beetle before, but it was like bone stock. This one's got like a full kit and everything. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear the rubbing. The suspension is pretty soft lah. I think it's literally just springs. It's pretty soft, but I think if you get some stiffer suspension, it should drive a lot better. And the guards, the rear fenders aren't rolled also because they're fiberglass. So I think if you roll it, you instantly just crack. Yeah, so there's only 2 ways to it. One is you add camber or you just shave off the lip. But shaving off the lip usually is not the best option because it reduces the rigidity of the fender, especially if it's a steel fender. You definitely will reduce the rigidity lah. But I know some people, they want to go for fitment, so yeah, that's what you gotta do lah. Do you guys know what this is? So you see this, right? This is actually for you to put a rose. It's for you to put a flower. So when they advertised this Beetle back then when it was new in the brochure, right, they actually put a rose here, you know, just to, because this car is actually mainly catered to females. Alright, so that's why they did that lah. In fact, it even came out with all the funny colors, you know, pastel yellow, pastel green and stuff like that. So this is, I normally wouldn't look, I wouldn't like look twice like a Beetle, but this is like super cool. And ever since the owner got this car built, right, it instantly got famous on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, because of the way it looks. Like, I've been following the owner on Instagram for a while, so when I saw this car being built, I was very interested. I'm like, wow, you know, it's like something different lah, you know, like Porsche GT2 style Volkswagen Beetle, you know, even going to the extent of replacing the rear tail lamps So very, very cool. I think that makes a huge difference because the stock Beetle tail lamps are round, so they're very cute. You know, once you replace them to these Porsche tail lamps, the whole car looks so. It just looks. In BM we say ganas lah. Means it looks very fierce lah. Very nice car. Can't say much about how it drives. I mean, it drives like a regular Beetle, just with a whole lot of scrubbing. The power is really nothing to shout about lah. I think this car's only got like 130 horsepower or something like that. But it's a fun car. It's a fun little car to be driving around. Like each time you drive this car on the street, people just they love it lah. They love it lah. This steering is a bit bordering lah, to be honest. But aside from that, it's quite a cool vibe. Okay, we just turn right here. We'll try to floor it one time. See how it goes lah. It's got the derezas going on lah. Okay. This full throttle. Like full throttle, like to the floor throttle.
Why is it not changing?
I don't know. Alright. We got to 100 in like, I don't know, 15 seconds. That was really full throttle. The gear didn't kick down. Not sure why lah. Okay lah. Gotta say sorry to the owner for that. The scrubbing is crazy lah. But okay, yeah, just short little test drive. I just wanted to show you guys the build lah. Actually, just wanted to show you guys the exterior of the car lah, because it's something that you don't see every day. Alright, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, we've got a couple more cars coming next week. 2-3 more cars. That'll be quite interesting as well lah. So, you know, as usual, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, you know, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.